Hello, how are you? I welcome you to your Purple Feather Tarot community. I truly hope that you are doing very well at this moment, and I also hope that in this tarot reading you find those answers from the universe that you have been searching for. Today, we're going to go straight into your reading. And as always, we are going to look at all your energies. Let's also look at your present, your future. Let's also look at the energies of your special person or that person who is thinking about you intensely at this moment. And of course, let's reveal all the blessings that the universe has prepared for your life. So connecting with your energies, let's begin. You have the Five of Swords, the King of Pentacles, the Three of Swords, you also have Temperance, and you also have this Page of Wands card. Right now, I feel you are calm, I feel that your emotions are quite balanced, you are healing, you are giving yourself time to disconnect from negative energies. Your past has been complicated, it has been full of lies and disappointments in some cases, but I feel that finally there is a full stop. You finally cut ties with the lie, you cut with the pretense. And now you will realize that when you free yourself from those negative energies, your potential is 100% unlimited. With the King of Pentacles, I feel that some people, perhaps you if this applies to your case, will be completely focused on monetizing, on creating wealth, on creating fortune. I feel that you have a gift, and you will be using that gift to create great abundance not only in your life but also in the life of your family. In your future, I feel abundance, wealth, I also feel a lot of money, but at the same time, I also feel happiness, peace, and great tranquility. For some reason, I feel that you will manifest, but from your home. It is possible that you will be working from home or that your special person, your twin flame, will be working from home. Here I feel a lot of remote work over the internet, and I also feel that you are about to sign $1 million contract. With the Page of Wands card, I feel that you are going to close a deal. You might travel to another city, you might go to another country. You will be strengthening the economic activity of your business, and for that, you need to export your products abroad, and you are going to have a lot of success. With the Temperance card, I feel that you are a very intelligent person, but at the same time you will go from thoughts and plans to action. Temperance can represent a very peaceful energy, but let's not forget that Temperance is always ruled by Sagittarius, and Sagittarius is a sign of expansion ruled by Jupiter, which is always characterized by learning new things, experiencing new things, and also by action. So let's clarify what your reading is about, in which area of your life we are going to look, in which area you are expanding. With the Five of Swords card, I feel that you need to be careful with a person who is not telling you the truth or with a person who is trying to deceive you. With the King of Pentacles, I definitely feel you in a position of great power, but it is telling me, for some reason, that someone from your past is looking for you, especially a person of Aries, Aquarius, or Gemini. So, let's ask for a bit more detail in your reading. I feel that your life will be growing in different areas, and for that reason, you will be very busy. You need to control your anxiety, you need to control your stress. When Temperance appears in your reading, it means that you need to stay centered, even if external circumstances are a bit overwhelming, or even if in your surroundings you perceive a lot of chaos. When Temperance appears, it is always inviting you to practice yoga, breathing exercises, anything related to mindfulness, or anything that connects you to your center. So, let's take a closer look at what your reading is about. You also have the Three of Cups card, and personally, I like the Three of Cups because it means you will be socializing, you will be meeting new people, people who come into your life by destiny. We are not necessarily talking about a new special person or your twin flame, although it is possible, especially if your new special person is a Pisces or Scorpio, but rather that you will simply connect with people who will help you in your life purpose and help you connect with your destiny. However, the Three of Cups also means that you will be helping other people, and I feel that you will find help where you least expect it. You also have the Major Arcana number 15, and while this card may seem intimidating, it is positive in many ways. It speaks of time being on your side, of all your effort finally materializing. This card always talks about mastering your impulses and not giving in to temptations. Temptations will always be there, but you contain them so that they do not control you. So possibly you already have control over your life, and possibly there is a person, Capricorn, that I am told to mention, who could become dangerous for you, especially if they are from the past, and I am also being told to be careful with a Taurus person. You also have the Ace of Pentacles, and what you are looking for is looking for you. If you are looking for fortune, that fortune is looking for you. The Ace of Pentacles is a very positive card because it means a gift that falls directly from the sky into your home. You also have the Eight of Cups, and possibly you are walking away from a negative person, or perhaps you are being a little selective with your personal relationships, because the Three of Cups means, okay, you will meet new people, and certainly with some you will connect positively, but obviously, there are people who are not at your level at this time. And you will be freeing yourself from hypocritical connections or from people who are only with you out of convenience. You also have the Ace of Swords, which is excellent news, especially from abroad, excellent news particularly for your special person if your special person is an Aquarius or also a Gemini. I feel that there is news coming to your family related to work, possibly you will receive an excellent job offer, but I am also feeling that your special person will receive an offer to grow. It could be an offer to enroll in a study program, it could be a new job, it could be positive news. You might also receive money you were not expecting, perhaps you paid more taxes than you owed, and soon there will be a refund. Alright, let's continue with your energy. You also have the Knight of Wands card. Something big is moving toward your life. It could be a great love, a huge proposal. The Knight of Wands also speaks of your energy. You are at this moment moving toward a destiny filled with more fortune and more abundance. The Knight of Wands represents the energy you have when you like something or someone and you go directly to conquer it or to obtain it, so declare it in the comments, I am going to conquer, and you fill in that blank. It could be a job, a project, an opportunity, a place, a peak, literally the top of a mountain you want to climb, or in some cases, what you want to conquer could be a person, an attractive person who is definitely worth pursuing. You also have the Two of Pentacles, which can be positive or negative, but right now I am feeling it as an energy of balance. Perhaps you felt that your emotions were moving like a roller coaster, but now finally it's as if the waters are settling, the waters are becoming calmer, a bit more sensible, and suddenly you will start to see everything clearly again. I feel that your emotions were clouding your judgment, but now you are regaining your clarity and can make decisions more easily. You also have the Four of Wands. A great stroke of luck comes into your life. Your reading recommends the color purple for today, as well as green and orange, and if you are someone who enjoys a good glass of red wine, today is the best day to have it, especially at 8 o'clock in the evening. Your reading also tells me that someone is thinking of you intensely, especially an Aries or a Sagittarius. Someone is thinking of you and immediately when they do, a smile appears on their face. You are at this moment the reason for Aries or Sagittarius joy. You also have the Four of Swords. I feel you calm. I sense a lot of tranquility, stillness, peace, understanding, and compassion throughout your reading. I feel that you are changing. I don't know what you have been doing lately, but it has become easier for you to understand that other people are not on your same level of evolution or growth, and suddenly things that used to bother you now simply don't affect you. I feel that right now you are receiving signs from the universe that you are about to awaken spiritually, but this is not a spiritual awakening handed to you by the universe, it is something you have achieved through your own effort. I feel that you are truly working hard and all this effort is paying off. You also have the Two of Wands, so let's clarify a little more about the energy of the Two of Wands. Possibly someone is thinking about you from afar, possibly you are planning a trip or planning a trip for someone. I am strongly sensing a reunion, especially with a family member, particularly if that family member is very close to you. You have the Five of Pentacles. You will be in a position of power in which you will be able to help someone who needs your support, especially financially. A person will call to ask you for something. I don't know if they need your help with food or with money, and I feel that the contribution you give this person will not take anything away from you because the universe multiplies what you give. For some reason, you are being told this message. The universe multiplies absolutely everything you give without any expectation of receiving anything in return. You also have the Hanged Man. Possibly Pisces is important to you at this moment, possibly a Pisces is thinking about you, or if we are talking about another sign, here there is a person who is completely stuck, or a person who finally, after a long time, realizes that you were right all along. That is the problem of the Hanged Man. It is a person who lives in their own world, who is completely inflexible because they always think they are right, and now this person is realizing you were right, but much time has passed, even to the point where there is nothing that can be done about it anymore. Let's clarify this because the energy feels a little confusing, and it's not that I am confused, but I feel the energy of confusion. I don't know if it's on your side. You don't know at this moment what to expect from your person, or if your person right now is completely confused. But let's look deeper. You have the Magician, the great manifestation, and possibly someone who was connected to you had a blockage, but this blockage finally dissolves. The Hanged Man can sometimes mean that people enter existential crises. Someone may be dealing with their own grief, and for that person it is difficult to talk about their own feelings. However, I like the Magician because it is a card of manifestation. It is also a card of great communication, so possibly your person finally starts to open up and begins to tell you their whole truth. You also have the Ten of Swords, and here there is a big problem. The problem is, take this as it resonates. It may apply to you or to your person. There is someone completely blocked who cannot express what they feel, who cannot express what they think. If this is your case, the Nine of Swords always invites you to speak, to talk to yourself, to talk to God, to talk to the divine, to talk to a professional, because here you are dealing with a problem that you cannot resolve alone. The Eight of Swords, in regard to your special person, invites you to have a more empathetic attitude and not to judge people when they don't contact you, because it is not by their own choice but because they are completely blocked. So, it is better to try to understand a person's position before judging them. That is what the Eight of Swords is telling you. Alright, let's continue with your reading and see what other energies you have at this moment. You have the Nine of Swords. Wow, someone right now feels a huge weight of guilt for what they did to you. You have the Hierophant, and the pain this person feels is unimaginable, of colossal proportions, because this person is realizing that you are moving forward. In fact, I feel that you are committing yourself, that you made some kind of public announcement that you were getting engaged, or that you already have a partner, or that you are going to get married, and this person spies on you through social media and now regrets it, crying like a Magdalena. Let's look at this further, because I sense a contrast in the energy. Obviously, I don't feel you wish harm on anyone or anything like that, but definitely, there are people who bring their own karma upon themselves. You also have the Five of Cups, which speaks of a sadness that remains deeply rooted in someone's heart, and I am told especially to mention that Pisces and Scorpio are very sad thinking about you at this moment. You also have the Justice card, and I feel that you have decided, or are deciding right now, to take back control of your life. At this moment, you are empowering yourself, you are growing, you are doing things your own way, and that is positive for you because you are regaining control. Not only do you look more attractive physically, but you also come across as more confident, yet the problem is that what is a blessing for you and your energy can be a complete misfortune for another person, because they did not value you, because they did not love you. Justice in this case is saying that God sees absolutely everything, that heaven sees absolutely everything, and over time, everything tends to balance out. So, the pain someone caused you now turns into a great opportunity to be happy, while the apparent happiness that this person felt when they walked away from you now turns into karma, now becomes great suffering. You also have the Strength card. You are a strong person, you are an insatiable person. I don't know why your reading says this, perhaps you have many ambitions, a strong desire to grow at this moment. Declare it in this video, declare it in the comments, I am a strong person, I am an insatiable person. Maybe you are meeting someone, and this person leaves you wanting more or sparks your inner flame, but I feel you are very empowered, very attractive, very strong. I feel that right now you are taking back the control, taking back the helm of your life, and that is definitely helping you rebuild yourself, and this new version of you is absolutely spectacular. So, that is your tarot reading for today, and definitely, as always, we are closing your reading. As always, I also invite you, if you enjoy these readings, to click that like button and also subscribe to this channel. We are closing your video, and I hope you have an excellent day full of success, full of blessings, and I am sure we will be seeing each other in your next reading.